This is what people think waking up at 5:30 every day looks like. I am not making you this morning. And this is what it actually looks like. So ready for the day. I'm so awake. I'm gonna send some emails. I'm gonna do a workout. I'm gonna drink a green tea. Let me make my bed. Oh, you're only successful if you make your bed in the morning. I'm just so ready for the day. Okay, as much as I would love to stand here and tell you that's exactly how I wake up every morning, we all know I'd be lying. So here is a little snippet of exactly what it looks like when I woke up at 5:30 every day for 21 days straight, even when I was sick, even when I was hungover. Yeah, so definitely don't look like this. But I am here to tell you that it actually is a lot easier than you think to wake up at 5:30 every day, even when you don't want to. So let's get into literally 3 steps of how I got up every single day at 5:30, even when I didn't want to. So step number 1 actually is the night before, and it's write down a to-do list and give yourself something very specific to do at exactly 5:30 in the morning. On your to-do list, you should have 2 to 3 things that you can do between 5:30 and 6:30 that are easy to accomplish, but they will keep you accountable. For example, replying to an email, paying a bill, transferring some money, checking your work roster, planning your week, something like that where you can just get up and just go and do it straight away. And the second part to that first tip of giving yourself something to do at exactly 5:30 in the morning, what I mean by this is set your alarm for 5:25 and at 5:30 you have to do something. For example, take a photo of something orange, take a photo of your pet, drink a whole glass of water, do 10 squats, do 5 push-ups, something that you can do, and it has to be super, super specific. Like find something in your house that's orange and soft, that's not a fruit. Like something like that where like as soon as you wake up, you're like, okay, I have 5 minutes to do this thing. When I did my 21-day challenge, that was definitely the thing that kept me the most accountable, because at 5:30 every morning I showed you guys my phone of it being 5:30. So I would actually get up at like 5:26 every morning. I've got 4 minutes to make my way out to the lounge room, to get my camera, to set up the shot and do that. So having something that will keep you accountable and at a specific time is super, super important, and it really, really does help, trust me. And I definitely think making that specific time like a, you know, on the half hour or on the 15 minutes, so either like 5:45, 6 o'clock, 5:30 something, and setting your alarm 3 to 4 minutes before that, I don't know, it just does something in your brain that makes you really want to get it done right on that time. It's like a little bit of OCD, like bam, 5:30, I'm taking a photo of my damn teacup. Step number 2 is set your alarm 5 minutes before you want to wake up and put your phone/alarm on the other side of the room. I've heard this tip said before about putting your phone on the other side of the room, and I always was like, that's not going to work. Like, who cares? You just get up and you get back into bed. But like, when your goal is to wake up at a certain time and then you are already out of bed, you're like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm here. I might as well just keep going. I've done the hard part. Because the hardest part by far is actually getting out of bed. Trust me. You will have mornings where your alarm will go off, and even though it's on the other side of the room, you're like, sweet baby Jesus, I just want to stay in bed today. I don't care that my phone's over there. But there's only so long that you can listen to your alarm, so you're going to get up eventually and turn it off, and then you're out of bed. And then in maybe that 30 seconds to a minute where you've just dawdled for a little bit, you've only got like 3 minutes left to go and take your photo of your thing. So it might sound really simple and really dumb and kind of like, that's really not going to help me, but trust me, it does. Just try it at least for a week or 2 and then tell me it doesn't work if you think it doesn't work, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I'm not saying I'm always right, but I'm saying with this thing, I am. Yeah. And my third and final tip for getting up at 5:25 every single morning, even when you don't want to, is either A, tell yourself that you're not tired, or B, tell yourself you are tired, but it's only going to last a couple of minutes and it's okay. Again, this might sound silly, but in the first couple of minutes when you wake up, or even like the second that you wake up, your first thought is going to be, oh, I am so tired. I don't care about getting up at 5:30. I don't care about my health goals. I don't care about anything. I want to go back to sleep. Or at least that's usually my thought. So to get past that, I either literally wake up and once I've had that little moment, I'll just say, I'm actually not tired, it's fine, and I'll get out of bed. And you know, it's not all the time that I'm tired, but when I am, I will literally just say to myself, I'm not tired. Or I will say, I am tired, but I know in 5 minutes, once I'm out of my bedroom, out of the room, I'm in the lounge room, I've got a green tea in my hand, and I'm doing my to-do list, I'm not going to be tired, and I'm going to be so happy that I actually got up and I'm like ticking things off my to-do list and just getting shit done. So just tell yourself, whether it's out loud or in your head, either I'm not tired or I am tired, but I know that it's only going to last a couple of minutes, so it's okay, get over it and just get out there. Just start doing things. And that's probably the key thing of getting up super early even when you don't want to. Get out of bed physically and start doing something. It doesn't matter what it is. You could literally get up and do the chicken dance 5 times in a row if you really wanted to, but once you've done that 5 times, your body's gonna be awake. You're gonna be feeling fruity and fun because you've just done the chicken dance 5 times, which is a great dance. So once you've done that, you're ready for the day and then you've done it. You did it. Like, there you go, 1 day down. And then you just gotta keep going. Keep on keeping on with getting up at 5:30 and following these 3 tips. These 3 tips are honestly exactly what I did to get out of bed every day at 5:30 for 21 days straight, even when I didn't want to. I would set my alarm for 5:26. I would get up, I would grab my camera, I'd go to the lounge room, I would show that I was awake at 5:30 on my phone, and then I would start ticking things off my to-do list that I made the night before. The key thing with the to-do list and making it the night before is that when you go to bed, it's kind of like the last thing that you've thought about. So when you wake up, you're going to be like, oh, I've got to reply to that email and I've got to transfer some money and I need to like hire this person. Like it's just quick things that you need to do and your brain already knows that you have to do them. So that just helps like one little bit more. Having said all of that, I would be an absolute liar if I told you that I got up at 5:30 every single day without fail now, and it's the easiest thing I've ever done and blah, 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 blah. I definitely don't do that, but I'm definitely not hard on myself about it. I have days where, like this morning, it's my first day off in 6 days, and I got up at 6:30. Like, I could have slept in, but I know I would have felt worse for it. And I could have got up even earlier, but that would have meant that last night I would have been like panicking about getting to bed early enough so I got enough sleep. So be a little lenient, but try and get that goal if it is your goal. And don't be too hard on yourself if you have those days where you get up, you get out of bed, you turn your alarm off and you're like, I don't give a damn, I am going back to bed. I did that a couple of times when I was really, really sick. I got up, I got out of bed, I was out of bed for like an hour and then I was like, no, this sissy needs some more rest. So don't beat yourself up if that happens to you or whatever. It's just these tips should help you in getting up at 5:30 every day. And as much as I know so many people are like, I'm not a morning person, I used to not be a morning person, or I used to think I wasn't a morning person until I actually started getting up early. And then I was like, wow, I'm so productive and I feel so much better when I get up earlier. So don't knock it before you try it. Just maybe try for like a week. Give yourself a solid week. Be strict in that week. Like have a week where you're like, nah, 5:30 every day. Doesn't matter. I don't care what my body says. I don't care what my brain says. I don't care what my friends say. I'm getting up at 5:30 every single day for 7 days straight. Once you have done that, really disciplined, you'll find it really, really easy to get up early at 5:30 or 6:30 or whatever it is the time that you want to get up every day. Trust me, you will not regret it. I don't know why I started talking like this, so I'm gonna stop and somersault away. Nailed it. Now that I can rest easy knowing there's a little bit of acrobatics in this video, I'll be wrapping this bad boy up. I really, really do hope that you find these tips helpful, and I would love to hear from you if this is one of your goals of getting up early and how you're going with it and anything that you're struggling with, and hopefully I can help you, so do leave me a comment. Thank you so much for your support in this video by leaving me a comment or like or subscribing, and in every other way that you support me. I'm already so excited to see you guys in my next video, so until then, keep finding your happy.